Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Matt from SnusCENTRAL.org and SnusTV.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new snus from my favorite snus company, and that is Skruf Nyans AB. Their offering is Nyans Havsbris. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. I don't speak Swedish, but I try to. Anyway, let's take a look at the can, let's look at the portions, then we'll talk about the flavor profile and see if this lives up to the hype from the new Skruf products. Alright, taking a look at the Skruf Nyans Havsbris can in a little bit closer detail. I love these can designs on all of these Nyans products. These are amazing. So these are really eye catchers, and it does not look like a budget snus, does it? I love the coloring on this. This one reminds me of like a paint splatter or something like that, or like a negative of like an oil spill. Really cool. Love the fonts. I love the just the overall aesthetic of this can with the blue and the white. If you look right here, you can barely make it out. If I catch it in the light just right, it looks like this has ecological tobacco in it, and I don't know if it does or not, but it sort of tastes like it does. So Larry or Mo, if you're watching this, please chime in the comments and let me know if this has a ecological blend of tobacco. I don't think it does, but this is a cool touch. I really like this. It's got a little bit of a texture on it. On the side, it has the same colorization, again with the blue here and the black, the nice tasteful font, and the nicotine level. I love that. Really cool. Nice giant catch lid to dispose of a lot of used portions when you're out on the go. Another nice touch. And then when you open it up, you get 22 portions of white large snus in here, sitting at about 17.6 grams of total tobacco in here. And again, these are very soft in the upper lip, but they are a little bit dry, so keep that in mind. Anyway, good job, Skruf, on not only the portion, but the can design. Alright, so flavor profile on Havsbris from Skruf is pretty good. Now, what is this Nyans or Nines? Well, when I translated this, it roughly comes out to shade or hint. And I'm going to go with the latter, which is hint. When you first pop this in, you get a nice, mild, medium tobacco character that is reminiscent to the recently discontinued Skruf Ecological line. And then it seems like it's mixed with the regular Skruf tobacco flavor as well, which is nice. It's pretty good. The Nyans is a hint of salt, to me what tastes like juniper, and a phenolic note. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you've ever had a Scotch single malt from the Speyside region, you'll know that those whiskeys taste sort of like seawater. They have that briny taste, not like pickles, but it's like a salty character mixed with seawater. And that's what I get out of this. It's a upfront, medium-bodied tobacco with, again, juniper, salt, and that phenolic seawater type of note. Now it's pretty good. It's mild. Now the flavor only lasts about 45 minutes in the upper lip with the juniper and the phenolic notes. But after that, you're left with a tobacco taste for about an hour. It's pretty good. It's not my favorite Skruf product out there because I don't like juniper that much. But if you like juniper, you may really like this snus. Nicotine strength on this guy, it's rated at a medium, so for me it is definitely above normal. I would say this is sitting at a 1.0%. Nothing stronger than that, but it definitely does deliver a solid nicotine hit. Portion fit is very soft in the upper lip. They are a tad bit dry, and I mean, I guess that's good for flavor longevity, but with this only lasting about 40 minutes in the upper lip, that's approaching the range of an original portion snus, which is sort of a knockdown for me, you know, a negative mark for a white portion. Typically you get a lot longer out of white portions, but for this one, I think for what it is and what they're trying to do, it's not a bad flavor. Again, these Nyans offerings that they're released, they're going up against the X-Range line of products for their budget line, and I think that's pretty solid for what they're trying to hit. So I think, again, for what they're trying to do, it's good. It's not great, it's not phenomenal like I was expecting, but it's pretty darn solid. Alright, well, I would say grab a couple cans just to try it. Don't go overboard and buy a roll unless you know you're going to like this snus, or if you've had it already. If you've had this, leave some comments down below and let me know what your thoughts are on this. I'm really intrigued to know what you guys are thinking about this snus. Don't be put off by the reviews. Some people saying that it's terrible, other people saying that it's really good. For me personally, and me being a giant Skruf fan, I would say it's right there in the middle. It's not phenomenal, but it's not horrible either. I think it's a solid offering. So, give it a shot. You might like it. Anyway, if you want to stay connected in the world of Swedish snus, please be sure to check out SnusCENTRAL.org for the latest articles my friend Larry Waters wrote, and Mo Unz in his Drunken Stupor of a World. And don't forget to check out our Facebook group and our Instagram page for some awesome snus photos and some discussion going on our Facebook group. So anyway, guys, until next time, you know the drill. Enjoy good snus. See you guys on the next Skruf Nyans Snus review.